Hi, my name's Asha, and I'm 21 years old, and I'm a makeup enthusiast. And so I thought, why not share my love for makeup with all of you? So this is my first video, and I thought to start off, I would do a review of one of my favorite brands. So personally, I'm a vegetarian. I don't wear leather, so I feel like if I feel that way for animals, then I shouldn't use cruelty-free makeup. Oh wait, I should use cruelty-free makeup. I'm sorry. I feel like I should use cruelty-free makeup. And one of my favorite brands is Elf. So Elf is you can find at Target, at CVS, and on eyeslipspace.com, also drugstore.com. And everything they have is mostly under $10. And I'm going to do a review of what I think is good and what I think is bad. And I'm not going to do any sort of like, oh, this is like okay, because I don't think that's useful to you. So I'm just going to do which products I think are good products and which products I think are bad products. So I'm going to start off with the good, and then I'll do the bad ones. Okay. My first good, I'm going to start off with like non-makeup things. I really like a lot of the Elf like makeup accessories, I guess you could call them. So this one is the Elf Daily Brush Cleaner. It's really convenient. Got a little, so you spray this on your brush and then you wipe it off, and I think it's really effective. You have to clean your brush every day, and then for the next day you have to let it dry. And this, I mean, I don't know if it's really hard to mess up a pencil sharpener, but it sharpens well, and it's only $1. And I use this bigger one for my lip pencils, like the NARS one, and then this one for my just regular eye pencils. And it sharpens fairly well. And it comes with another second sharpener, so for $1 it's pretty good. Two brushes I like. I like a lot of the e.l.f. brushes, the ones that are black in color. The ones that have the white, they're like $1 or $2, so slightly cheaper than these black ones. But I find that they're not as good quality, and then there tends to be fallout, and the brushes don't last as long. So if you're getting the e.l.f. brushes, I would recommend spending the extra $1 or $2 and buying these because they last longer. So for $3, I think it's worth it to buy the things. I think the Kabuki brush might be a little more like $4, but most of them are $3. And so I have the Flawless Concealer brush and the Contour brush, and I like both of these a lot. I actually find that I like the Contour brush for my crease. It works out really well, or like blending eyeshadows together. So, and this one is just good for concealer. So I would highly recommend these brushes. Okay, moving on to makeup. Let's start with eyeshadow. So I have 3 different eyeshadows here. I have the Smudge Pot in Why Not, and to be honest, I bought this because I like puns and I thought it was punny. It's like a purplish brown. I have the Long Lasting Lustrous eyeshadow in Soiree, and it's sort of like a pinky brown color. I don't know if you can tell. And then I have the e.l.f. Baked Trio in Brown Bonanza. I use this one the most, especially since I have a brownish skin tone. I find that this is a good metallic color, and it works well with my skin. And all the other eyeshadows I like. I find that with the Smudge Pot, it's best if you apply it with your finger. And then there's a little bit of a hard layer when you first get it. So you kind of got to scrape that off in order to get to the good smudgy part, I guess you could call it, the more soft product. Okay. Now for, I guess I'll do lips. This is really good. It smells like vanilla and brown sugar, so also tastes pretty good too. Not that I'm like eating this, but like when you apply it and then you remove it, it tastes pretty good. This is I didn't even tell you what it was. It's the lip exfoliator. So it's got these little like exfoliating grains. I don't know if it's like sand or something, but then you put it on like you put lipstick, and then you rub it in. What I do to save product is I rub it in with my fingers a little bit, and it gets off all the dead skin and exfoliates your lips. Personally, I'm the type of person who likes my face scrubs to be like exfoliating, so I like the feel of getting deep in there and feeling like I'm getting it clean, like rubbing the micro particle things in my face. So I really like this because I can feel it taking the dead skin off, and then I wipe it off and it's good. So I would recommend this. Okay, the thing I'm wearing on my eyebrows right now is e.l.f.'s Eyebrow Kit. I like it. As you can see, I have hit pan on this, and I think this is in the color medium. And I think the reason why I like this is I already have really thick eyebrows, so this is like if I maybe like accidentally plucked out a little bit too much in one place and it matches the color of my eyebrows, it just sort of makes it look more cohesive. If you have lighter eyebrows, I would be careful not to use too much because otherwise you'll get like grizzly bear brows and they'll look. I've seen people use this and then it look not very natural. So if you have thinner eyebrows or lighter skin, I would definitely recommend getting a very, very light shade and apply it with a light hand. I have 3 more things left. To my e.l.f. contour brush and bronzing powder in the color Fiji Matte. So, is convenience, because I recently went on a trip and I just had to take this and I had both bronzer and blush in one convenient little set, so I like that. And then, in terms of eyeliner, I have the e.l.f. Cream Eyeliner and the e.l.f. Intense Ink Eyeliner. The Intense Ink Eyeliner is like a calligraphy brush type thing. So I really like this. Since it has like a longer tip, I'm able to apply it to my eyes very like precisely. I have really, really shaky hands. So I like this because I can get a straight line. And this one, I think the cream eyeliner has a good consistency and it's easy to apply. I have no complaints. I have not tried an e.l.f. eyeliner pencil, or I haven't since like I was in middle school, so not long enough to remember. I haven't really heard much about it, but I prefer they don't have the twist up pencils. They only have like the sharpenable pencils, and I don't like that because the wood pokes me in the eye. So if you've heard of anything about it, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know if you want to pick some up and do a review on them. So, I mean, I love e.l.f. products. I'm fine buying more. Okay, now that's all the things I like. Now onto the things that I don't like. This makeup mist-in set. So I heard it's a dupe for Fix Plus, so I bought it, and I don't know, it holds my makeup, but the problem is, you see how this, like, it's got a little spray, so it's like spraying Bactine. So like, even if I move it far away from my face, it just like clumps in like one little place, and then my face looks like not like good dewy, like bad oily dewy. So like, I have to like, it takes a lot of maneuvering and then sort of gently patting to get this to work. I think the formula is good, but maybe if you have like an old mist and set spray, pour this into it because the packaging for this is not good. So that's my only complaint. I think the formula is good, but find different packaging. So, okay, I'll go on with the number one that I bought because it was supposed to be a dupe. This e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Spray was supposed to be a dupe for the Makeup Forever setting powder. And I've heard good things about this, and maybe it's just because I have darker skin. A lot of these reviews I'm giving are sort of more towards darker skinned individuals. And I didn't like this because it tended to give me like the white flashback, even not in photos, just like I could see it in person, and it's a little bit too sparkly in my opinion. And so I think if you have lighter skin, then definitely use this, but for my skin tone, no matter how light of a hand I used it, I just didn't really like it, and I preferred more like less shimmery setting powders. For some more eyeliner pens, these I had bought before I bought this other e.l.f. Intense eyeliner, whatever it's called. And these are the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner pens in black. So I initially really liked these, but I only had them each for like a week, and then they sort of, you see how the tips got a little frayed, and also they dried out really easily. It was like using a dried out marker, and it just didn't look good. So I think they're only $1 or $2. This is from the cheaper line because they're like white. So if you're looking for something that's waterproof and you're not going to use it for a very long time, then sure, but I prefer my makeup to be long lasting so that I don't have to keep buying new stuff. So I would not recommend these. I also don't think the pigment is that great in comparison to this pen. The pigment in this is sort of like watercolors, and this is actually much more thick. So I don't really like these. Invest in this, in my opinion. Okay. I still use this, so it's like acceptable, but it's the e.l.f. Shadow Lock Eyelid Primer in Pearl. So, I just find that for my skin, especially because this is white, I didn't know that when I bought it. Probably didn't read the label. It's white, so for my dark skin, it makes my eyes look very white, and my eyeshadow looks way too pale, and it looks kind of odd. It's also a little sparkly. I mean, it's okay because you rub it in and the sparkles go away, but I would not recommend this product. If you get it, I would recommend it in a different shade, so I would not say get Pearl, but that's my own fault. Okay, and then another eye product, this is also from the, like, cheaper line because it's white, is the e.l.f. Matte for Plum eyeshadow. So I got this because I thought, oh, I love purple. Purple's like one of my favorite colors. I thought, oh, that's pretty. And it's got like a nice variety, but it's all so chalky. It just makes your eyes look too white. And it's like, if you buy this, it's more like a night out makeup, and it's not more of a general everyday makeup. And it's like a little bit too bold for me, and it's a little too chalky, and I just don't like the way it applies. For lip color, I have tried different colors many times, and frankly, as much as I love e.l.f., I haven't found a lip color that I really, really like. Maybe it's just bad luck, but so for some reason, no matter what shade I try to get lighter shades, they all turned out to be like red, like bright red. So this one is the e.l.f. lipstick, like this, I don't know what, it doesn't say the name, in cranberry. So on my hand, it looks like a really beautiful color. And I think I originally saw this on Kathleen Lights, and I was like, wow, it looks great on her. But what I put on, it kind of looks like clown makeup. So maybe for lighter skin girls, this is good. But if you have a darker skin tone, I would not recommend it. This one I bought before I knew much about makeup. I was like, oh, red lipstick, it's my favorite. But it's just like way too red. Once again, it looks kind of like clown lipstick. I think you can find red lipsticks that are like better than this. Because I have a lot of red lipsticks. Like I have a whole bunch of them and I think they look better. But out of all my red lipsticks, these are the two I like the least. This lipstick tends to get stuck in the cracks of your lips, and it starts to get all cakey and not nice looking throughout the day. So I would not recommend purchasing these e.l.f. lipsticks. If you have one that you like, I love e.l.f., so I would like to know if there are good lipsticks, especially for darker skinned people, so let me know. And this is the worst, the last one that I have is the worst out of the bunch. My least favorite product that I've ever bought for e.l.f. is the e.l.f. lip stain. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought it in red, but it's like a dried out marker, and when I put it on my lips, it literally looks like I've drank blood. Like, so if it's Halloween time and you're going for a vampire costume, this is good. But other than that, do not buy this product because it does not look good. And I heard it's a dupe for some other lip stains, so I bought it. And I don't know why I bought red. I don't know if any of the other ones are better, but unless you're going for like vampire costume, please do not buy this. In my opinion, it's really bad. So yeah, those are all the e.l.f. products I own, and I hope you enjoyed my reviews. If you liked it, subscribe down below. I know this is only my first video, but I would love your feedback, and thank you for your time. Have a good day.